A bead of sweat rolls down the man's temple as he stares at the metal door of the interrogation room. His hands tremble against the table. In less than a minute, the detectives will return with the one thing he prayed they would never find: the evidence. And when they place it on the table, his life will be over. Jason Mercer never expected things to end this way. Just hours earlier, his ex-girlfriend, Emily Carter, had been found dead in her apartment. There were no signs of forced entry, which meant the killer was someone she trusted. Security cameras quickly revealed the truth. Late the night before, Jason had entered Emily's apartment building. Neighbors later reported hearing a heated argument coming from her apartment. But Jason claimed he had only stopped by to talk and left when she didn't answer the door. Inside the interrogation room, he repeated the same story again and again. Calm. Confident. Certain the police had nothing. Then the detectives stepped out. When Jason looked down at the table, his heart nearly stopped. A clear evidence bag sat in front of him. Inside it was the kitchen knife he had used during the argument. The same knife he believed he had cleaned before leaving the apartment. Panic rushed through him. If they had the knife, they would soon have fingerprints, DNA, and everything else they needed. Desperate, Jason grabbed a metal chair, thinking about smashing the camera and trying to escape. But before he could act, the door opened. Detective Ramirez stepped inside and quietly placed a folder on the table. Inside were security photos, forensic reports, and one final document from the lab. Your fingerprints, the detective said calmly, on the murder weapon. Jason slowly sank back into the chair. His plan to escape had failed before it even began. Months later, the jury returned their verdict in less than 2 hours. Guilty of first-degree murder. Jason Mercer was sentenced to life in prison without parole. The man who once believed he could walk away from the truth finally learned something the hard way. Justice always finds the door, even in an interrogation room.